everybody, Caden here today with an episode of Minecraft Dinosaurs, and today we're back to work a bit more on our Megalania exhibit. Hopefully we're gonna get them in today. I'm fairly sure we're gonna get them in today, you know. Hey, it's not too much more work we gotta do. Basically, if I'm going to quickly do my usual outline of the project so far and what we've got left, we need to do more rocks, obviously, because if we're not doing enough rocks, are we really building an exhibit? That's my view on it. I don't know. But yeah, I need to finish off a bit of the rock wall just along the entirety of this area, kind of getting that done. Work on it over here. Figure out what we're doing. Oh, that's the thing. You guys liked the, several of you guys seem to really like the idea of putting a hotel here, so I guess we might do that. We'll see. It kind of depends on a few things, and it's definitely not going to be worked on by next episode. Like, maybe we'll start working on that when it comes to the mammoth, because I feel like we can connect those two. Anyway, so yeah, we gotta get some rock walls in on this side, and then of course we need to build the whole viewing platform. And as you can see, I've made a few starts to the whole thing. It's not much in all honesty. It just kind of is something, I guess. I don't really know how to explain what I've kind of created here. To be honest, I still don't really have like a 100% idea what we're gonna be doing here. I might not even stick with wood as the support pillar. We'll see. Part of me kind of wants to though, just because that'll kind of fit with the whole vibe of this area quite well. And dang, I really need to replace this. Well, I swear I say I need to replace my mouse like every other episode, but sometimes it's just really, yeah. That's why I have the zombie farm, because I need all the XP to repair my tools constantly. But anyway, yeah, so we got those two projects to do. I'm not sure really which one I'm gonna tackle first. Maybe it'll be this, maybe it'll be the rocks. Who knows? Who cares? The hope is we just kind of get it all done. We get the Megalania in, and yeah, that should be pretty good. So anyway, I am going to get started on just kind of getting some of this stuff done, seeing what really comes to mind, and I will catch back up with you guys when I've got some stuff done. All right, guys, we're back, and I've made some work. You can kind of see it. I'm being deliberately vague, obviously. No work over there, no real work over here. Tiny bit of work there, and then the main bit of work. Basically, I couldn't really decide what to do, so I did some rock work, and then I worked on the pathway, and then I did a tiny bit more rock work, and then I mostly just did the pathway. I'm really definitely beginning to doubt we're gonna finish this by today's episode. I think it might take another episode. Like, I'd like to get them in this episode, but I think it will take another full episode just to finish up building this whole thing, because like there's a lot of rock work I still need to do. I gotta put a fence there. I got like this is so this whole viewing area, right, where you can kind of get a good idea of what it looks like right now, right? It was meant to be a viewing area, right? Like we have at the Triceratops. It's becoming a building, and I've realized that. And now I kind of want it to be a building. It's still set up in pathway mode, but literally like right here, we could extend this out more. We could literally make this a building, and part of me really wants to. I'd like to make for some, oh yeah, I forgot I have Chisel on, so now I get super speed when I'm walking on concrete. But yeah, I just really want to make this building now for some reason. Anyway, I figure I should stop talking about what I want to do with this and just show you guys what I have, because that's probably what you're here for. So we have this railing. This is obviously, I haven't showed you this first floor, obviously, but the second floor we have, since I don't know if I'm going to expand it or not, I haven't done the back wall yet. But we have this railing here, which I decided to go with because I wanted to use a cobblestone wall, and then was fence gate, fence gate, fence gate, stone brick, or cobblestone wall, and I think it makes this really cool shape, and I actually kind of like it. I think it makes it look interesting. The big problem I have is right here because of the curve. I might have to workshop this a bit. I mean, as long as obviously you don't walk there, it doesn't really, you know, it's not too obvious. It's actually a bit more obvious than I'd like, but there's nothing much I can do about that. Anyway, yeah, we're getting pretty close. This is a pretty big exhibit. We might be able to put like, I think I'm gonna put 3 Megalania in here. Yeah, it should be 3 when I'm done. Anyway, we'll go down to the first floor now. If we head down here, again, I don't know what I'm doing with the interior, so anything we see down here is prototype. But this is somewhat of what I'm thinking for our Megalania area. And this is another reason why I think it'd be cool to like push it back a bit, is to give it a bit more space on the inside. I mean, I might just widen it out to 4, or get some benches or make some benches and replace some of these planters with benches instead, because that could be nice as well. But I like this. Like, I think this view from the lower floor is actually really cool as well. I'm quite happy with it. And I think it will look really cool when it's finished. But yeah, this is also giving me some interesting stuff to think about. Like, I know we don't have any plants or anything over here currently. I was thinking of putting a park or something, but if we make this a building, I could easily put like a little seating area out here or something. Like cover this up with dirt, make like a little seating area, somewhere to eat, stuff like that. And I think that'd be really cool. Plus, I don't know, there's just lots of cool stuff we can do with this viewing area, and I don't know, I'm really surprised. Also, we got some cool chisel blocks in here to make it look a bit more cool and interesting. If we hop down this side, we got these, which are cool looking. We got these blocks here, obviously those pillars there. And I know some people will probably be like, oh, it doesn't look very good from the outside right now, because you know it looks like that. Obviously, if I do go forward with making it a building, which again I'm realizing won't even be this episode, because I'll probably have to finish the rock walls this episode if we want to get Megalania in. So this will all have to be done next episode, I guess. But man, again, because I'm running out of time, because I'd be like, usually I spend like 3 to 4 days on a Dinos episode, and I did not do that this time. This time, I think it's only been about 2.5 days on this project. I mean, it's remarkable, I think, how much I've gotten done in that time, but you know, it does kind of push me to go a bit faster than usual. But I guess before we can get them in, I just need to finish bringing the rock wall along this whole section, bring it down over here, build a quick fence and gate so that way I can get in and out. Probably finish some rocks up there. Maybe put some cobblestone outlines for where the hotel might go if we put one over here, stuff like that. Probably not too much of that though, considering things. I cleared out a bit of land here just because I realized the fence is probably going to be something like, probably going like this to connect in. But anyway, yeah, that's what we have for the Megalania right now. I realize now I need to put an entrance to the lower walkway in. I don't know, I've been mostly hanging out on the top floor, and I only recently filled in the back wall, like over by the stairs. So I was like, you know, I just hop off the top, go up the stairs, stuff like that. But anyway, yeah, that's where we're at currently. I'm quite liking this. It's a very different project, and I think this has basically been the whole theme of this whole area, which is lots of different projects. Nothing here has really meshed with anything we've done before in the park. Everything, all the builds we've done in this section have all been unique from the rest of the park. Not necessarily unique from stuff I've done before. I've definitely done some of these builds in the past in previous worlds and stuff, but you know, it's cool to try out a bunch of different builds in one section of the park. It's definitely, again, like I said last episode, making me far more interested in rebuilding other older bits of the park and kind of bringing them up to standard. But if we sleep here real quick, it won't. Anyway, I think I'll just cut here, so I will get back to you guys when we're ready to hatch the Megalania. So I'll see you guys in like 2 seconds. All right, guys, we're back, and this is not the Megalania enclosure, but our Diplodocus enclosure, because they've actually grown up, which is kind of cool looking. And I just realized I don't have names for them. We'll eventually get to naming these guys. I feel like I'll come back and name them once they aren't bugged anymore. They've grown completely up and never walked, really, which is upsetting. But hey, I mean, they look pretty cool, don't they? They're huge. They're absolutely enormous. I would love to get more if I ever get another DNA for one, which at this rate feels like it's never going to happen. Anyway, let us continue back over to the Megalania exhibit, where we shall hatch our 3 brand new Megalania. Now, I know. I have like 20 something Megalania eggs and DNA. I think I have like 12 eggs and like 20 something Megalania DNA, and that exhibit's pretty big, and yes, I'm only putting like 3 of them in. My reason for that is I was gonna say realism, but I mean realistically, you probably wouldn't have 3, considering you don't even really have Komodo dragons staying together very often. I mean, big reptiles, typically, they don't like living with each other. Because, I mean, even crocodiles. I mean, yeah, crocodiles and alligators, you can put more of them together. But, I mean, they'll try and kill each other. I mean, I think even in zoos, they have examples where, like, you know, they've been trying to feed alligators or something, or crocodiles, you know, when they do, like, the death roll. And, you know, a crocodile will just tear another crocodile's arm off if it catches it. So, yeah. And I mean, like, you've seen videos, obviously, of, like, Komodo dragons fighting. So for some reason, I don't know why, I just decided 3's a good number. Even though, realistically, 1 would probably be the perfect amount. I still haven't put Mark away, have I? Nope, Mark is still there. I might renovate the bug house a bit. Why am I saying that? I literally finished the bug house like not too long ago, and now I'm like, oh, you know what? Not too long ago. Wait a second, when did I finish it? I finished it like episode 40 or something. 42 maybe? I built that over 20 episodes ago. Oh my gosh. Has it really been that long? Did I really build it that long ago? That's crazy to me. Hello, Elasmotheriums. All right, I see 5 of you. Okay, you were hiding behind the other one. All right, let's sleep real quick, and then we will hop into getting the Megalania. And you can see most of the rock work I've done. This took an exorbitant amount of time. Oh my gosh. I think it looks good. I think I did a good job with the rocks. I think it's got this interesting shape to it. But holy crap, oh. It's like mind-numbing work because, so it's Sunday when I'm recording this, and there's been a live stream in between this and the last clip, and I think I've been working on this now for like three hours about, and it's taken so long. It's been super annoying. I've not been a fan of it. I didn't do any more work on the walkway. I just kind of got the rocks done because, you know, the rocks were good. Also, what did we do on the live stream? Oh yeah, we made a texture. That was fun. Oh, also, there's a Discord now for the channel. So if you watch this video, hopefully down in the description there will be a link to the Discord if you'd like to join and haven't joined already. Anyway, let's get ourselves some Megalania. Now, people were reminding me, as people often will, that it is funny. Sometimes I feel like I get a lot of comments whenever I build something like, okay, now the environment you have there isn't scientifically accurate. You have grass and flowers, and I'm like, part of me is like, you know, I'm not gonna replace the entire thing with coarse dirt because 1, that's expensive, and 2, like, oh my gosh, that would just be mind-numbing. And 2, you know what? I can take some creative liberties. I know Megalania is like an outback animal, right? So realistically, all this should be like probably like orange and red and yellow terracotta. And we should have like red sand in here and lots of other sand and coarse dirt. And this should be a desert, but I don't know if I'm gonna do that. For the main reason of, although yes, it'd be interesting, I think, for sure. I feel like if I was going to do the Megalanias in it, like a scientifically accurate exhibit, right? I'd build this entire thing in a building. Like, it would just have to be a building. Now that's part of the thing I'm gonna do with the Raptor House. The Raptor House being its own individual special exhibit building type thing, right guys? That's gonna have like, I think the Dinosaurs, my plan for that is to have a like massive kind of like redwood forest type thing. To represent Hell Creek, Velociraptor and Cetipodi will both probably have stuff to represent the Flaming Cliff, so they'll be like more deserty style things. Ornitholestes will probably have some sort of like conifer forest, I'm not quite sure. But like, since that's gonna be an enclosed building, I feel like that makes a lot more sense than, you know, that whole area being, you know, like this kind of aspen forest, and then this whole area being like a snowy wasteland forest, and then this is just a desert in between the two. I don't feel like that really makes sense. Maybe I'll go with it in the end. Of course, you know, I'm not gonna do the decorating of this exhibit for another episode. Or I'm saving it for another episode because right now I've got to like figure out what I want to do here, and we'll probably do another animal before I come back and finish it. Like I've said, guys, I legitimately think this whole Ice Age project is going to take us to like episode 100. It will be episode 100 by the time we finish everything over there and over here and all the stuff, because oh my goodness, there's so much of it. Anyway, we're about to get ourselves some Megalania. 1, 2, 3. Woo! You guys sound terrifying. Hello, we have a male and a female and another male. All right, untamed. Okay. So they open semi-arid scrub or hunt a giant marsupial to Pteranodon. Yeah. Let's see. And yeah. So desert-y kind of thing. We'll see what I end up doing with it. Also, I'm kind of afraid that they're gonna find some way to get out of here that I didn't think of. So one's over here. Where are the others gone? I'm always afraid whenever I hatch animals, because they always tend to find things I don't think of. Oh, here's another one. And, oh, and there's the last one. Oh, wait, no, that's only 2. Oh, no. Oh, dear. I don't know where they've gone. Well, I'm sure it'll be fine. I'm sure they won't be able to get out right now. I did create a bit of a lip around the whole thing, so hopefully that's enough to keep them enclosed. How do I get back? Oh, I have to run over to the other side. Ugh. Oh, that's annoying. But yeah, I'd like to see if we can see them through the through the building. I think that'd be kind of cool. They're tiny though, so we might not be able to. Probably won't be able to. But man, like I'm really excited for like this lower area. I think it's gonna look super cool when like, you know, they're bigger and you'll actually be able to see them from down here and stuff like that. That'll be awesome. And obviously, I hope we'll be able to see them from up here. Or they're just, either they're not loaded in, or they are just hiding in like the one spot where I won't be able to see them. Which is generally what my animals do, which is kind of annoying. But anyway, so I guess I'm trying to think of what we're doing next episode. I mean, yes, I'm leaving, believe it or not, guys, I'm leaving another project half finished in this area. And actually, I mean, we were just over at Diplodocus, and the Diplodocus area is still half finished, really. And the Dilo exhibit. The Dilo exhibit's really half finished. So is the barn. Like, I have so many projects I need to finish before, I'd like to finish before episode 100. We'll have to see. We'll have to see what happens. But anyway, I guess a bit of a roadmap then, I guess. So what do we need to do? So I need to figure out this whole thing. So probably one more episode for, let's say I do a different interior for this. So one episode making a new interior for the Megalania. Probably another episode finishing up the whole walkway system and making the building if I want to make it a building. One whole episode probably devoted to just doing the custom trees and little rock features I'd like to do. So that'd be like the quagga, the elasmotherium, probably Smilodon too. Probably 3 to 5 episodes for the terror birds, 2 episodes maybe for the Smilodon. Megaloceros will probably just be 1 episode. Mammoth might be like 10. I'm not kidding, guys. Like when I say I've got big plans for the Mammoth exhibit, I do. It's gonna be a massive project, but it'll be really cool when we get that done. Anyway, though, as for next episode, I'm not really sure what I want to do. I'm thinking we might do the Smilodon next. And I keep thinking, oh, I should do terror birds next. Oh, I should do terror birds next. But I don't really have an idea for them yet. So I kind of keep putting them off. I have a bit of a better idea on what I want to do for the Smilodon, so I think we're gonna do that next. Anyway, I hope you guys have enjoyed. I hope you guys liked the Megalania exhibit. Hope you guys are looking forward to seeing the rest of the creatures we put over here. It's kind of weird for me doing all this because usually I like intersperse the mammals out and do like one mammal and then a bunch of dinos and then another mammal and then a bunch of dinos. So it's kind of weird but also cool to do all the Ice Age creatures at once and kind of just, you know, do this massive Ice Age, you know, extravaganza type thing. But it's been a lot of fun. It's definitely been fun taking a break from doing the usual stuff, the usual dinosaur type exhibits. I'm having a blast with this. I hope you guys are enjoying these videos too. So yeah, if you guys have any ideas though for the Smilodon, any stuff we could put in, let me know down in the comments below. I'll try and respond to more. I realize I've kind of probably missed responding to a bunch of comments recently just because I've been busy. But anyway, thank you guys for watching. Hope you've all enjoyed, and I hope you're all looking forward to next episode. So until next time, guys. See ya.